Ruh-roh. Was Meghan and Harry's BFF biographer Omid Scobie just fired from Yahoo UK?
We want privacy! We want privacy!
Welcome to Popcorn Palace, and you have no idea how many takes that just took. Way too many, but I'm so happy because we're back in studio. I'm a little under the weather, but I couldn't end Royal Guest Week without having my favorite royal guest, Steph the Alternate, here to help me today. I'm so glad you're here to help me today of all days. Guys, if you haven't already, go subscribe to Steph the Alternate, the most important subscription you'll do. You'll get the best coverage, way better than ours here, so go check it out over there. Go subscribe, but Steph, how are you doing? Thanks for all the amazing work last week.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for letting me take the helm again. So much fun, as always, but glad you're back. Very glad
I'm back. I was good. I made the whole vacation, and then the plane home caught something, and I've been a little under the weather, but I'm trucking through. One quick announcement before we get to the story. Friday is Miss Markle's birthday, and you know we're going to have a live birthday bash here on Popcorn Palace, so set your calendars. We'll set the time soon, but I can't wait. Meghan Markle's birthday, the only way we can celebrate here on Popcorn Palace on Friday, so stay tuned, guys. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe to here and Steph the Alternate. All right, Steph, this is breaking news today, breaking royal news. We're learning that Harry and Meghan's I don't know, is it Scooby? I did a Scooby voice. Ruh-roh, Shaggy, Scooby's fired. Scooby Snacks. I'm going to call him Scooby. I may be wrong. But they're BFF biographers. This is like the guy. Can you explain quickly just this Omid Scobie guy? He's like the one that they pay to like really infiltrate the press and just bash like Charles and William and everybody they hate, right? They're like, he's like the person on their side.
Allegedly. But yeah, it's what we all think. It's what we all think. Yeah.
And he wrote a book, right? Helping Meghan, what was it called?
So yeah, ultimately he co-authored a book called Finding Freedom. Initially, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry turned around and said that they didn't cooperate with that book whatsoever. They told the court that, but then it transpired. Yeah, they did through an aide. So.
Yeah, I mean, this is huge. This because I understand a lot of times people speculate or whatever. They get mad at you guys, your royal reporting for, but come on, it's true. But this 1-2 punch here, we did not cooperate. We did not. Oh, well, actually, we did. So sorry, misleading. It was through an aide. This is nonsense. I mean, I understand why nobody would trust this guy after they tried to cover up the fact that they were feeding him all the info, right? It's a big deal.
Pretty much, yeah, as far as we're concerned. The other thing as well is they tried to deny knowing Omid Scobie in the first place, but it wasn't until last month when Prince Harry took the stand where he actually admitted, yeah, I do know Omid Scobie. So, yeah, they've been denying him for all these years, and it's all come out now that, yeah, they're pretty much BFFs, and Omid Scobie, for better or for worse, is pretty much known as the Sussex's cheerleader.
Right. And so they had, like, one of the last pieces, protests happened, like King Charles should be worried about the rise of the indifference, the republicanism. This was like his last sort of article there, which again, against Charles more so. But here he is, the royal executive editor, and it did seem like, okay, well, Meghan and Harry had a friend on the inside over at Yahoo, but we can now reveal he's exited, fired, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to call it fired. That's my opinion, my conspiracy theory, my whatever stuff. But here's Omid's response. For those asking, I chose not to renew with Yahoo News in order to focus on new projects. Massively enjoyed my time with the company and its fantastic team, especially, I guess, as his editor, head of news.
Head of news.
Who was beyond patient with me while I took time off to finish the final chapters of Endgame. Way to promote the book at the end. But there you go. He's saying he chose not to renew. I wonder if they will come forward and say otherwise, or maybe it was mutual, just like Spotify, right? As a Spotify chose not to, they chose not to continue that one too. Steph, do you believe this is really Scobie exiting this, or do you think this is something more firing?
I do think it's something more firing, or at the very least that he was pushed. I mean, think about it. He was the royal executive editor at Yahoo News UK. Yet when you look back on his articles, and the last one, very critical and very negative of the royal family, which the royal executive editor in the UK, Yeah, that's not normal really in the grand scheme of things. Royal executors, royal editors in the UK are very much more positive about the royal family, and he went against the grain. And I think Yahoo News UK probably saw that and saw that as a problem. Bear in mind as well, the other problem that you've got is this news that he's been fired, dumped, however you want to call it, comes a month after he announces his book Endgame. Now, Endgame, apparently, according to all the reports, is all about, the royal family's fight for survival. But the thing is, if you're a royal executive editor, you believe in the royal family at the end of the day. Why do they need to fight for survival in the first place? Apparently, it's going to include sensational details about rows that were had between the Sussexes and the royal family in regards to the coronation. There's also heavy rumours that through the agreement, opinion conspiracy, allegedly, of Megxit, that this book is actually going to name the racist royal that was referenced in Oprah Winfrey's interview. Or, sorry, the unconscious biased royal that was referenced in Oprah Winfrey's interview. Now, the news of this book coming out and all the details that are rumored to be within this book, yeah, that's not going to make the royal family happy. And the royal family may have gone to Yahoo News UK and been like, look, you've got this royal executive editor. He's causing a lot of problems. He's spouting off a lot of BS. What are you doing? Why is he still in your organization? Either do something about it, or we're going to cut off access. You're not going to have that much access to us anymore. We're not going to fill you in terms of like the daily media briefings or anything.
Right, because again, they're allowed to report what they want to report on, but you're saying just because they clear bias, why would we keep giving you access if you're going to keep constantly being negative towards us? It's a fair point.
Correct.
Yeah, and so it's interesting. I mean, this book is what I wanted to get to. It's interesting because he's prepping the end game. The book, etc., which clearly is going to have more scoops of through the coronation, etc., as all these people are speculating. And all of this just proves once again that the guy's clearly team Meghan and Harry. So it is odd. Why would you want to leave any good gig like this? That's what's weird to me. And you're not wrong, Steph. You make me wonder if Yahoo is just trying to adjust. Are they starting to see maybe the fact that news against Harry and Meghan actually performs better than news that's pro Meghan and Harry, which is what Scobie's giving them? You know what I mean? Could be another realization of what they're doing and why this exit is more of a firing than an exit. It does feel like they have a tougher battle, an uphill battle now, trying to combat all the negative press that's out there. And at a point, I did feel sorry for them regarding that. But now, as I've dug deeper and actually read the stories and hearing all this stuff, it's hard to defend these guys. It's really hard to defend these guys. So you think maybe Yahoo is starting to see like, we can't support these people anymore.
Absolutely, but also that they can't support Omid Scobie. I mean, remember a few years back, he co-authored a book called Finding Freedom. And at the time, Megxit and Azza were like, we had nothing to do with it, nothing to do with it, nothing to do with it whatsoever. They even announced it in court that they had nothing to do with the book.
Yeah, we talked about this in the beginning. This is a, like I said, that's a huge FU of like, dude, your credibility is completely gone.
And that's what I was trying to get at. Fast forward a couple of years, his credibility is completely gone, and their credibility is completely gone because it transpires that, yes, Meghan Markle did have a hand in Finding Freedom. And last month, when Prince Harry was on the stand, he admitted that he did know Omid Scobie. So then the question then is, with this book Endgame that's about to come out at the end of this year in November, did Meghan Markle and Prince Harry also have a hand in this book as well, whether directly or indirectly through an aid? And I think that's a reasonable question to be asking. And then at that point, that then speaks to Omid Scobie's credibility, which again then is completely shot. So his tenure as the royal executive editor at Yahoo News UK at that point is completely untenable. Just can't go on then for much longer.
Yeah, all good points. And again, I mean, To be fair, he could have just actually left and he's maybe busy with the book and have other opportunities, but it does seem odd. Why would you lose an opportunity? Keep as many as you can get going, especially with the book coming out. It does seem like there's more behind this. So there you go. That's the new latest information. We'll see what happens. We'll keep you updated. Are you excited to read Endgame? Are you going to read it, Steph?
Of course I am. And then I'm going to be reporting it on my own channel here, Popcorn Planet. Like, when this book comes out in November, it's going to be big. It's going to be massive. So make sure that you subscribed right here at Popcorn Palace, our sister channel, Popcorn Planet, and me as well, whilst I'm at it, because we're all going to be reporting on it and giving you our own takes and our own, like, viewpoints on it all.
Yeah, it's going to be big. We'll be interested to see the other side of things. So it is nice to hear all sides, Steph. So it'll be interesting to see what their spin is over on that side. So that's what we'll hear. But it won't be on Yahoo anymore. So there you go. He's gone from Yahoo. He lost a gig. Sorry, ruh-roh, whoa. Sorry, Scooby. But there it is, the latest. For more updates, as Steph said, please hit that subscribe button. I'm going to hit my end card before I sneeze so you guys don't have to hear that. But I'm going to get better, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Go subscribe to Steph the Alter Nerd and Popcorn Palace. Bye, everybody.